And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Buxton wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next one misses. 2 and 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now Correa up to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ground ball. And that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and towing the slab here, Pablo Lopez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. You're in game one of this three-game set. In the air, left field. Bader makes the grab, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And one guy who's been great for them, Freddie Freeman.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. .333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. 3-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Miranda, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. To the right side. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. And next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. Pitch misses there. And that is ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
This one popped up right side. Freeman has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Muncy with a homer in his last game. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
That's ball two.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one ripped. Gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton makes the grab, one away. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Chris Taylor stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Ryan Jeffers.
Snell back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Ty.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out. chopped left side. Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the top of the third. This is Willie Castro. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. This one in the dirt. That one missed. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Here's Byron Buxton. Flied to right his first time. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head down to the set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. Not even close there. 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. There's the strike up high. Going to count 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
The count's full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And there's a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Runner on the go. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Yuri Ruiz. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Check swing, called strike. Outside low, and it's 2-1. That's inside.
One strike.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 on, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And here comes Carlos Correa. Grounded out his first time up. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. That one misses, and a count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And misses inside. Time called now before the payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Miranda takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that is out of play. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's one. Oh, the throw is wild, and it's going to wind up out of play. High throw, and he's safe.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball.
Runner
1
at
strike.
second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to France. They get the out on Muncy.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. France. And there's 2 away. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next
That's
offering upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one blasted deep to right. Going back. And that one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
0-1, no
the
strike.
shortstop takes the ball. Kim at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1-1.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's
Outside. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Fly ball down the line. Castro on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a
Ball, that's
fastball
out.
misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances
One
with
ball,
runners in
one
scoring
strike.
position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no
Nope,
doubt.
Inside,
And
ball
now
2.
2-2. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And ball 1.
I got a ball.
Nobody
1
on,
strike.
nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. And that's downstairs and outside. France, in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Willie Castro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Willie Castro. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by
I
any
got 1
means.
ball, 1 strike.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing,
Ball, that's
can put
inside.
you right back in this ball game.
On the ground, Kim. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
From the dreams you come true, 'cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds, if I fall off, I might just die. Let me rap like I need fresh air. I'm held under by the world, and I'm way too scared. This is struggle through the trouble.
Just
Oh,
off the
that's pitched
outside
out.
edge. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ripped on a line, takes it in for the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Esteury Ruiz. Hard hit right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Snell back to work. Close but called a ball. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Hyams also throwing. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Blake Snell gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Yoel Hyams on to pitch out of the pen here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Inside, ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's ball 2.
That's the third, and that chance handled. Zips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And time called prior to the 0-1. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Fires across the diamond, and Correa retired. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line. Muncy sends it to first. And that is that. No run. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Shohei Ohtani. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
That's the ball.
His righty-lefty splits there.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here comes Max Muncy. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one the other way. Miranda to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Luke Keeschel. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Misses the sweeper.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's 3-2.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Inside ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Matt Wallmer.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pickoff move to first. Keeschel dives back in safely. Tying run at the plate. And there's a ball. Here's a 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Phillips over to first. Keishel back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe.
He's safe.
It's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone. And I think Dave Roberts. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Blake Trinan.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. With the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. That should get the dugout going. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. That misses. 1-1. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Diego Cartaya, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 62.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Cartaya.
Pitching change here, Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Danny Coulombe.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's a strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Inside, just missed. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris Taylor now. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short, Correa. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout. Michael Tonkin gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Two down, bases empty. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman. Inside. And that is ball 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Ruiz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's the strike. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short. Slings to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kirby Yates.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kim under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Royce Lewis digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now one miss.
No,
double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda warming up as well. The 1-0. Just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dives and makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-2 now. And that one missing low.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Got all of that one. He shoots one out to right. His 29th of the season, and they add on. It's 7-3.
That's ball 4.
So a man at first. Luke Diesel, the next twin up to hit. And ball 1. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there, and that's ball 2. Miranda gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Two outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-3 is how this one ends.